What's going on, everybody? This is Nico here with Our Brown Farmhouse. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. My family and I, my wife Natalie, our 4 children, and my mother-in-law all recently moved on to a property here in East Texas where we will be sharing our journey. But here on this channel, Our Brown Farmhouse, it's all about homesteading, farming, ranching, animal husbandry. We share things about our family. And it's just a family-friendly channel overall. So if any of those things check the box of the type of content you like to watch, please, please, please consider subscribing. And y'all, wow. What a crazy month it's been. Can you believe it's already been 1 month since we moved into the house here? I feel like that really flew by, primarily because of how much we've accomplished. And I mentioned in our previous video, we have 10 videos in the queue already, ready to go until you get caught up into, real time where we are as of today. And I'm like, man, I can't wait to just finally be able to show and share and let y'all know what we've been up to in this month. And some of that begins, we already shared some of it actually, but the next thing is actually this video right here. I'm very excited to kick off, I guess you could say, a series of videos of just work that's been underway here on the property in order to create a home, right? We really love the property, we love the home, we love the barn, we love the structures. But as many of you have pointed out in comments time and time again, we need to bring that thing to the property that makes it feel like the Browns, that thing that's us, right? We still need to bring that to the property, and some of these things can happen quickly. Some of these things cannot happen quickly. They take years to establish and get into place and really create that feeling, that vibe. So yeah, thank you for being here on the journey with us, and we cannot wait to once again share this journey with you. I would like to point out that we actually had our first family event here on the property, and we celebrated our youngest child, Capri Alexandria. We celebrated her first birthday. She's 1 year old now, y'all. And that video, along with some other things, were shared on my wife's channel. And it's a video worth checking out. So very first comment below, the pinned comment, the very first thing you're going to see is a blue link down below. If you want to check out that video that my wife recently uploaded, showing us celebrating her birthday amongst other things as well, check out that video. I think you'll like it. But it's time, y'all. It's game time. It's time to get to it. I'm pumped up. I'm feeling highly motivated about this journey that we're on. And some of you have mentioned that you're seeing me smile a little bit more. I seem a little bit, more at ease, I guess you could say. And I think all of that has to deal with just being together as a family finally after such a long journey of having to do abnormal things that most people wouldn't even volunteer themselves for the length of time we did it. It's come to an end, and we're in this new chapter, and I just feel so blessed to be in this position in this season of our marriage, to be where we are. And I'm elated to be able to share that with y'all, because we do consider y'all family, right? I learned so much from y'all via the comments, the wisdom that you share. I just truly appreciate it. So thank y'all for being on this journey. And you know what? Let's go ahead and get to it, y'all. In a previous upload, many of you have already seen the journey of getting these cattle panels all on the fences, the pipe fencing on the property. And the reason that was important is it helped us get the animals to the property and have the property ready for the animals we brought from Texas, Florida, my bad, the animals we brought with us from Florida to Texas. And that work was done by none other than Uriel. And y'all left him so many kind comments on that fence video. And well deserved, by the way, because he is an amazing guy. He is amazing with the work that he does, and his work speaks for itself. We're so happy and we feel very lucky and honestly blessed that we're able to have received his contact information and have the opportunity to work with him, because we have a lot of projects, y'all, and y'all will likely see Uriel in quite a few videos, this one being another one. So I hit up Uriel, and man, let me tell you, he works so quickly. I simply hit him up and I say, hey Uriel, I know you saw the gate entrance when you were here. You let me know you do metal work. We're thinking about adding something in that open circle that's on the gate. And we also want to add like some type of hanging sign. And he hopped right on it, y'all, like right on it. So check this out. So right away, Uriel sent Natalie and I like 2 or 3 pages, as you see on the screen here, of all different kinds of bees that we can choose from. And he said, you know, essentially choose one, send me the font, and we'll go from there. So Natalie and I sat down one day after work and we're looking at all these different bees. After a while, they all start to look the same. This is Natalie's territory, y'all. So I said, you know what, babe, you just choose. And she narrowed it down to 2. So he sent them to us, and I sent that to Natalie. I said, go ahead and choose one, babe. And she chose the one that's on the right that you see on the screen here now. So he got straight to work. Once we told him like, hey, this is the one we want, he sent me this cool video of the machinery he has in his shop, getting that project going, getting it started as it's getting cut out of the metal, which I thought was cool for him to share, and rocking and rolling, right, y'all? So I'm like, okay. When I first reached out to him, I thought like this is going to take, you know, 2 to 3 weeks. Y'all, he had the bee on the gate ready to go, no exaggeration, in like 2 days. And here you're seeing not only the bee, but some other work that he's done as well. Very talented guy. Like, look at those crosses. I might have to get one of those. Like, how amazing is that? Wow, such a talented guy. So he got those done and he was ready to come out to the home to install it. You can see that opening in the gate there where the bee's going to go. Unfortunately, when he came to install it, I was in Jasper, Texas, at Lowe's, and I just missed him actually installing it, so I don't have any footage of that. But he took some videos and pictures for me, and you can see right here coming up when I did arrive home, the video that I took myself, and look how good that looks, y'all. I was just over the moon. I sent that to Natalie. No, I actually didn't, because I wanted her to be surprised when she got home from work. And you can see Uriel here as he poses before the work that he completed. Man, that looks beautiful, y'all. All right, everybody. It's starting to feel real that we are now residents of Texas. So I just left, let me flip you around here, city building, and I have 2 sets of license plates here. One for my vehicle, one for mom's vehicle. And yeah, we officially have our vehicles registered in Texas. And tomorrow we'll go get our driver licenses switched from Florida to Texas, and then it's truly official. One thing at a time. Also had to get the water set up. What I'm talking about, we're on well, 3 wells. Had to get the electricity set up. Trash service. I already spoke about in the previous video, already got our Orkin switched over. So, you know, just knocking out those little tedious things. We still need to go to the post office, take care of all of that. So yeah, one thing at a time. So y'all, I had the absolute honor of going to a trick-or-treating event at Sahara's new elementary school. And y'all, it is so important to show up for your kids. That's what I took away from this. And this is one of my favorite parts of fatherhood. And I love that my career allows me to be there for my children. That means so much to me in this chapter of my life. And I've always said when I was younger, Sahara's age, like, I'm going to be there for my kids, school events, field trips, whatever. And I was able to do that. We had fun.
Is it a puppy? Farrell said it's a puppy. Oh, we'll never guess who's in there. Who do y'all think is inside of that costume? Hi, baby.
Hi, puppy.
Hi, Paw Patrol.
You say hi, puppy?
Yeah, it's a puppy. All right, let's go. Let's go catch up to Sahara.
And that's not all. We went to a church event because we are in the middle of trying to find a church home, y'all, in the Woodville, Texas area. So we gave this church right here a try for an event. And look at the kids, so cute. So Egypt was a dog or a puppy or a wolf. I don't know. That's what she chose herself for Halloween, and she was a hit at this church event. All the kids wanted to take pictures with her, which I thought was pretty cool and also funny because Egypt was pretty reserved. Like I am, she's shy, but at least she was able to hide behind that mask, right? So the kids had a great time at this event. They got their fair share of candy. The church also had food and hot chocolate and other drinks there. And Sahara actually ran into some classmates of hers at this event as well. So I would say that for us having just moved here to this community, trying to find something we can do on such short notice for trick-or-treating, I would say Halloween 2025 was a success. So how cute is that? Baby Capri. You see all the handprints on the bottom of the door. That's her spot, y'all. We could clean it. It's gonna look just like that at the end of the day. When we're outside doing chores or just outside for any reason, if she's in the house, she's at that door, and so is Pharaoh. But I mentioned earlier in the video that we also wanted a sign that would hang from the top of the post that you drive under as you enter the property. He got straight to it. He got this one done in less than like 5 days. So he put it into his application. He sent some schematics over. We got to tweak it here, tweak it there, add this, take that away, make it bolder, whatever. And he just was sharing videos of the whole process. Here he is showing where he gets the metal from, which I thought was pretty cool. You know, it's this warehouse where for welders, like whatever thickness you need, if you need sheets, if you need bars, if you need whatever shape, whatever, they have it all, and he could just go there, pick it up, and that's what he did for this project. So you see he has the frame already put together, and I was like, man, he's not playing. He sent me a video the next day. Here he is actually putting the sign together based on what we agreed upon. And I mean, I'm thinking like, okay, did he even go to sleep? Like, how's he moving this quickly? But Uriel is the man, y'all. He is making it happen. So as he wrapped up the work and along the way, he was sending me photos such as this right here. And there's the finished product. But where's it going to go? Well, let's get into that. So I want to preface this by saying, don't try this at home. You're going to see some sketchy things that Uriel and I had to do in order to get the sign up there, because I didn't have a tall enough ladder. His ladder wasn't tall enough. So we had to get pretty creative on how we were going to get the sign up there. And what we ended up doing is I had to go get my tractor. We put the ladder in the bucket of the tractor, ratchet strapped it not only to the tractor, but to the top of the post. And that ladder was like cement, y'all. It was not moving, it was not going anywhere. It looked sketchy, but it worked. Sometimes you just have to use your ingenuity, right? But as I said, please don't try this at home. I don't think OSHA would appreciate it, right? So after we get the ladder all in place, he's going through and making some final tweaks and welding things in place permanently. And he also went ahead and got these D-rings. I believe that's what they're called. You know, the little D-rings that are going to hold the sign. He welded those on, and I was trying to make sure the fire wasn't hitting me. But next, we got the sign up in the air, y'all, and we're just trying to figure out what center and attaching the chains on there so we can get to, you know, hanging it. And y'all, this, I don't know if it looks as hard as it was, but holding that sign there, and you can see I took the rope back from his wife, but I was holding that sign there with the tension of the rope, and that thing is heavy, y'all. Man, I got a little workout in there. You can't tell, but I got a little workout in, but we got the sign hung, we got it up there, and y'all, I am over the moon with excitement with how it turned out. You see Uriel got his daughter and his wife, that's who you've been seeing with us as well. But you see he got his daughter to pose for a photo after the work was completed, and here's the photo on screen as well. But just over the moon, y'all. Oh, believe me, I'm gonna show the finished product. Be patient, because that's not the only thing he did while he was on property. There's another project that I've been working on, and I noticed some opportunities in the fencing. So I said, hey man, I need this gate covered with cattle panel, please. On this fence, there's still space where animals could get out. Could I get it lower to the ground? So, man, he backed his truck up, got straight to work, y'all. He welded the cattle panel to this gate, so now animals can't get out of the gate. And the openings that were on the bottom of the fence area here, he got out his tool, cut it to the lengths that were needed, and you can see here he's, you know, welding them to the bottom of the fence. So now animals can't simply pass through. And that, honestly, in this entire 5-acre pasture where this fence is, that was the only vulnerability. So he got that fixed in like maybe 15 minutes as Frankie watched on. And now I'm ready to move on to my next project, which you will see in our very next video upload. So stay tuned for that. But you probably want to see a grand entrance. You probably want to see what the property will look like as you drive up to it and you enter the property and what the gate looks like. So without further ado, check this out, y'all. Man, this is so exciting. So how about that? Uriel, man, chef's kiss. I mean, he does such amazing work. And as I've said already, I truly love the dedication he puts into his work, because he knows as he grows his business, like, his name is on that. So he wants it to be A1 work. And you've seen the work he's done on other channels. You've now seen, 3 jobs he's done for us here on the property. Just an A1 guy. I will have in the description information on how or where you can find Uriel's channel, as well as his Facebook page. Because if you've been impressed with his work and you live in East Texas, hey, hit him up, man. Like, you've seen the work, not only on this channel, but other channels. Once again, someone you could trust and someone that does great work. So, great guy. We're hitting the ground hot, y'all. And I think there's going to be some things that you see over the next month or so, or however long this, the video series goes, like, that maybe you weren't expecting. Or if you were expecting it, you may not have been expecting it to the extent that the amount of ground we've made in such a short amount of time. It's just, can't wait to show y'all. So thank you for joining us for this video. Truly appreciate it. We'll see y'all in the next one. Remember, if you want to check out Baby Capri's birthday celebration, hit the link below in that pinned comment. See y'all in the next video. Just fly. Come on, man. All right. Peace.